Hey guys, welcome to our Friday Killick, our quick little look into scripture that'll hopefully encourage you and challenge you into the weekend and into next week as well. Hopefully you saw on our Instagram page where I'll be posting the proverb we'll be looking at. We're going to be going over Proverbs, some different Proverbs over the next little while. I'm not sure how long. I just think they're these beautiful little packages of wisdom for us that the Lord has provided in the scriptures for us to learn from and grow from. So, as you hopefully saw, this week's Proverbs is Proverbs 16:24. It says, "Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones." Maybe as a kid you heard the old rhyme, "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me." And we're told this to say, well, it doesn't matter what they say, right? It doesn't matter. Words can't hurt us. But we know that isn't true. That's an absolute lie. Words can hurt. Words can cut deep. But at the same time, words can have power, and words can heal, and words can encourage us. When this was written, honey was used as not only a sweetener, but also as a part of medicinal things to help with healing and take the edge off medicines and a lot of things. And so that's why when King Solomon wrote this, he said, not only is it sweet to the soul, something that just makes us feel better, these gracious words, it also heals us. It can heal our souls. We see this reflected in the New Testament in Ephesians 4:29. It says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building up others according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." It is easy to forget the impact our words have on other people. We have the potential to speak words that help or hurt, words that will maim or heal. We need wisdom to choose our words wisely. That's my question for you. Do your words cause wounds or do they bring healing? I have a sharp tongue. I have the ability to cut people down. It started in my life as a defense mechanism. I got made fun of. A lot of it was I brought it on myself, but as a kid, I got made fun of a lot for the way I was, the way I looked, whatever it was. And so I learned to clap back real quick, and I learned how to cut people deep with my words. And what started as this defense mechanism kind of became, unfortunately, a part of my personality. It became this power move where I could cut people down thinking it would make other people laugh and it would make me raised to a higher level, because if they're lower, then I'm higher. That's what I had in my head. And so it has been a journey over the last quite a while to start to calm my tongue down, to not use it to cut, but to heal. If you read in James 3, that's one of your challenges for this week, is to read James 3. It talks about how powerful the tongue is, even though it's so small and it seems like words can just be whatever, we can just speak and it's gone. And our words have such power, and it is so difficult to tame our tongues. And words are more than just things we say and they disappear. Look what it says in Matthew 12, starting, I believe, in verse 34. It says, "For the mouth speaks what the heart is full of." What we say reflects our hearts. "A good man brings good things out of the good stored up in him, and an evil man brings evil things out of the evil stored up in him. But I tell you that everyone will have to give an account on the day of judgment for every empty word they have spoken. For by your words you will be acquitted, and by your words you will be condemned." Words are so easy to throw out into your world, but so hard to take back in. And Scripture tells us more so than just, well, maybe be careful once in a while, don't say too mean of things. Scripture says, listen, you will be held on account for what you say to others. Do you use your words without any thought to their impact? Scripture would call you an unwise fool. And Jesus would warn you that your words reflect your soul. And that's something I had to realize. The reason I started to cut people down and insult is because my soul was angry. My soul was jealous of other people. My soul was wanting more and more for me, not for God, not for those around me, but I wanted to lift myself up. I had a selfish, prideful soul, and that was reflected in the words that I spoke. So here's your challenge for this week. This one doesn't even have to go up on Instagram. Here is your challenge this week as we reflect on Proverbs 16:24. Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. You need to find 4 people this week, and intentionally speak words like honey, words of sweet healing into them. Find 4 people and speak intentional words of healing into them. We've heard enough that this is a tough time and we need to stay connected. Take your words and use them to heal. And so I'm excited that as we do this, I hope that other people, when they hear your words of encouragement, they'll want to pay that forward onto others. And we can just have a whole chain of people speaking these gracious words like honeycomb, this sweet to the soul and healing to the bone for each other. So I encourage you guys to do that. Say these honey-filled words to each other, and we'll see you next week.